Yeah, I talked to you guys a couple of weeks ago about the 25-year alcoholic, being alcohol dependent and all that kind of stuff.
Oh, yeah, totally.
Yeah, so I experienced sobriety the first time in 25 years yesterday.
Oh, man. I bet that was wild.
It was interesting because, for the longest time, I've been kind of having an adult sippy cup and mixing, wine in my Gatorade and whatnot, stuff like that, just to keep going, because after having 3 seizures trying to quit, I was always afraid, even though I had cut down so much, that I would still have that. And I realized about a month ago that, I'm at the point now where I don't drink more in a day than most people would on a weekend. So I'm probably not going to have a seizure. But I just got this new job. And I know for a fact that the owners are very do not drink at work no matter what, but they like to crack a beer as soon as you clock off. So I'm like, you know what? I'm just going to mix water and Gatorade today, and I'm going to go in and see what happens. And I forgot about it until I was on my way to the store at clock out time to buy beer. And I realized I'm actually sober right now. Nice. So it just kind of stuck up on me. But, yeah.
That feels good, man. Hey, congratulations, man.
Congratulations, Logan.
Congratulations,
Thank
Logan.
You guys. Thank you. I appreciate that very much. And that's not why I'm calling, but really it's just, but I didn't want to screw it up. So, I just did, and I forgot about it throughout the day because my mind was focused on everything else, like doing my job and meeting new people and all this stuff. And at the end of the day, I just realized I got this.
Yeah.
So, I had a couple drinks before I went to bed and then woke up in the morning and didn't drink immediately. And I'm no longer ever going to put any alcohol in my sippy cup because that's not what you need to have on you at all times.
Yeah.
I carry around 100-ounce Circle K cup.
Oh, yeah. That's a good one to start
all
with.
the time. Wow. Like I have a YouTube channel. It's in all my videos. I'm not going to mention it. Don't worry about it. But I always have this on me. It's either sitting next to me in the car or my wife's holding it or I have it on my bench at work or I have it at home. And I've always put alcohol in it and mixed it. And that is no longer a vessel for alcohol. If I want alcohol can be in a separate glass by itself.
So I got to ask you, Logan, how did you feel about yourself personally when you realized you'd gone so long sober?
When I realized I was sober, I don't want to say it was a clarity at the time because I felt clear-headed already. And it wasn't a sudden thing. It was more like a seeping in kind of. I've been through so many emotions in the past couple of weeks because I just came away from a job I had for 4 weeks. That was the worst place I've ever worked in my life. That was miserable every day to the best place I've ever worked in my life overnight because I got fired by the guy when I put in my 2 weeks. And the other place wanted me right away. So I literally changed jobs at the day.
That worked.
And at the end of the day, was sober. So I was already flooded with so many emotions and so much stuff going on that it was just another tack to the board.
Yeah, but, don't forget, you did this for yourself, my friend. Nobody did this for you. You made this happen for yourself.
I know. And I've been working on it for 8 years, man, and I feel great about it. But there's so much I'm, really feeling great about now. It's hard to put that above everything else. But I am extremely happy with myself. I'll give you that.
Good for you.
Well, now I know that there's nothing controlling me because I've gotten off Suboxone, I've gotten off opiates, and now I've gotten off alcohol.
That's awesome, man.
I mean, I'm still having some on occasion, at night or whatever, or hanging out, having a beer with the guys, but I'm not drinking constantly 24/7.
Well, I think that's a huge step. I mean, and look, and ultimately,
obviously,
yeah.
I mean that's a big step away from getting a DUI. I'll tell you that.
Oh yeah, 100%. I mean, all the practical stuff, it's a big step. But I've
been driving drunk for 20 years.
Well, there we go.
Legally drunk.
Allegedly.
Legally drunk.
Yeah,
Allegedly. Right. Allegedly, yeah.
So, but yeah, man. But you survived.
It.
So, I mean, look, man, there's a lot to celebrate with this. And it's, not to sound like I'm in recovery. I mean, it is truly one step at a time. And you can take this wherever you want to go. But just, dude, the fact that you're not day drinking every day in a 100-ounce Circle K sippy cup, dude, that's that is a huge, huge, huge step. So, hey, man.
I appreciate that. I thought you guys might want to know. That's why I called back in.
Hey, man.
I also want to say what's up to Spanish.
What's up, Logan? Were you the one who would wake up at the ABC parking lot?
No.
Man, I was hoping that was you.
Blackout drunk is something I haven't done in at least 15 years. But after having seizures trying to quit, I just kept going and going and going. And unfortunately, my tolerance is so insanely high now, it's not even worth having more than a drink or two because it's not going to do anything to me anyway. So, I still have that issue, but I don't want to be intoxicated beyond physical ability.
Yeah.
Well, and now you have this frame of reference of a job that you've wanted forever, basically.
Oh, yes.
And you don't want to screw that up. And
no.
You know, and
if I do, I'm going to have to switch careers.
Yeah, I mean, look, there's you now have a thing, and even though we were talking earlier about like identifying with your job and is it really you and all this stuff, but the fact of the matter is you have a lot to celebrate around clarity, whatever clarity that you get through not drinking all day. But dude, you got a really great job, and you got it in a day. You went from the worst job to a great job in a day.
Miserable at the other one. I mean, worst job I ever had. They had me do a working interview. I went and worked there for a day at the new job, and I was amazed. If I had done that at my last job, I never would have worked there.
Right. Yeah, man. The universe gave you exactly what you wanted. So, yeah, don't screw this up.
It's about time, man, because at 46, I'm really tired of getting the crap into this tech, and now everything is looking great, and I'm loving it.
Awesome, dude. Awesome. Logan, man, I appreciate you calling in, giving us an update.
Yeah, I figure I'd give you guys an update, you know.
Yeah, I love that, man. Well, listen, have a great weekend. Congrats on the job.
Hey, you guys too, man. Be safe. Love to everyone.
Awesome.
Love you, Spanish.
Love you, Logan.